I went to a staff engagement event recently and ended up finding out that my blood pressure was high. I was attending the event as part of the chaplaincy team, and during a quiet moment I wandered over to another table where a colleague was based, and we got chatting. And somewhere in the conversation she asked me, "Have you had your blood pressure checked recently?" And I hadn't. But honestly, as a regular runner, I just assumed it would be fine. Got a bit of a shock. Mahmouda took my blood pressure right there, and it was high. And this wasn't just a stress reaction or white coat syndrome. She was incredibly pleasant and positive, so there was no anxiety involved. It was a genuine surprise. The department was kind enough to loan me a blood pressure machine so I could monitor it at home, and I checked it regularly over the next couple of weeks. Then, out of the blue, Mahmouda sent me a thoughtful follow-up email asking if things had settled down. The GP reviewed my readings and didn't feel that my blood pressure was at a level that required active intervention, which was reassuring. But there was something else. I mentioned that I've lost several family members to stroke or heart attack. So they decided to run a few more tests as part of the checkup. And they tested my cholesterol. Turns out it's stubbornly high. So now that's something I'm having to keep an eye on as well. So what did I take away from all this? Well, firstly, I'm incredibly grateful to Mahmouda and the department. That simple interaction could have made a real difference in catching something early. Second, monitoring blood pressure is surprisingly easy. Machines are pretty affordable and straightforward to use at home. And finally, it reminded me how interconnected everything is. We're complicated creatures, and one unusual readings can be a sign of something else is going on too. So if you haven't checked your BP in a while, maybe now's a good time. It only takes a minute, and it could prompt a much bigger conversation about your health. Check it, change it, control it. It could save your life.